What's up guys, I'm ℙ𝕣𝕠𝕕𝕦𝕔𝕥𝕤. Welcome to my channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about the Sephora VIB sale, some of my recommendations, and some of the things that I have on my list. So if you would like to see that, please keep on watching. If you like videos like this, please give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. And let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Okay, so I have my list in front of me. I feel like this video is going to be kind of repetitive, especially if you normally watch my channel. Everything that I talk about today is going to be things I repeatedly talk about on the channel. Okay, so we're going to start off on some information about the sale. The sale starts depending on what tier you're on. So yeah, if you're fresh to Sephora and you're not really like a makeup junkie like I am, most likely you're a beauty insider. You guys start the 9th of November. Beauty insiders also get 10% off. If you're a VIB, you get 15% off, and the sale starts November 8th. And now if you're a Rouge like me, like I'm a Rouge. I think I've been Rouge for like a year now. I never thought I'd be a Sephora Rouge member ever, but you know, I've been dibbling and dabbling because of these reviews. But if you're a Rouge, you get 20% off, and the sale starts November 5th. I'm now filming on the 4th, so hopefully I can get this video out to you guys really soon so you guys can see this before the sale starts. Lastly, the sale ends November 15th. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into my list. First off is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and this is exactly what I mean by repetitive. I feel like I've talked about this in the last 4 videos straight. It's probably more than that, but I talk about this all the time. I wear shade 6.5, and according to the description, it's supposed to be a complexion booster that blurs, smooths, and illuminates your skin for a real life filter effect. There's plenty of ways to apply it and use it. Like, I've seen some people buy it in darker shades and use it as bronzer, and for me, I wear it underneath my foundation, and sometimes I just wear it as a foundation. It's not full coverage. It just gives you like a youthful, glowy kind of look, and I absolutely am obsessed with it. And it's $44, so this is like the perfect time to try it out. They also come in mini sizes. Everything I talk about will be listed down below, and the colors that I wear as well. Sephora is already pretty pricey, so the things that's going to be on my list is pricey items, and like I was saying, this is the perfect time to get a discount on like the pricier items. Next up is my favorite concealer of all time. I still haven't put it down since I did that review about it. Like, that was probably a year ago, and you guys just probably heard me talk about it every video since that. So this is the Pat McGrath Sublime Perfection Concealer. This concealer is $32. I am now on like my second tube of each color. I wear MD 22 and M17. Me as a person that like regularly does like YouTube videos, I was able to only go through 1 tube a year, so I don't know. It's a really good concealer. I would buy it again. I do not care about the price. That's how much I love it. The next product is the Rare Beauty Foundation. I don't feel like I talk about this product enough. I was actually even surprised that I liked it. I think I did a review on the foundation and the concealer, and I ended up returning the concealer, but I've slowly started to notice that like anytime that I had to do something important, or anytime I just wanted to look absolutely flawless, I would reach for this foundation. So that's when I noticed that I really liked it. I didn't know I liked it, but apparently I do. Okay, so this foundation is $29. I don't think that's bad. Well, high-end foundations usually range between like $40 and up. $29 isn't bad to me. According to the site, it's an innovative breathable foundation that combines weightless feel of a serum with buildable medium coverage. And I totally agree. I do believe that it is buildable. It is weightless. You don't really feel it, and it does kind of feel like a serum, but not like an oily serum. But it's, I don't know, it's a good mixture between like a foundation and a serum. It's really lightweight. Another product that I love from Rare Beauty is their Soft Pinch Liquid Blushes. I have it in 2 shades. This one is Grace, and then the other one is in the shade Love. Let me go ahead and swatch this for you. This is a pretty pigmented blush, and it also doesn't disrupt the foundation that you have on underneath when you're applying it. So if you do apply it on top of your foundation, you won't have a problem. Like, it doesn't move anything. Okay, so the top one is Grace and the last one is Love, and I just really love how it blends out. It's very much cream to powder. Like, the more you rub, it just turns into a powder, and that's kind of the exact same thing that the foundation does as well. Like, it feels like a powder once it's dry, which is super cool. But try these blushes out. They come in 12 shades, which is a lot. Okay, while we're talking about blush, the next product is a blush product, and it's from Patrick Ta. This was actually on my wish list. Like, it sold out, and the only place that I could find it was at a Sephora, like downtown Miami, and I just went and got it. It was sold out everywhere. I went to Patrick Ta's website, sold out. I went to Sephora, sold out. I looked down like all of the Sephoras that was close to me, it was sold out. I just took the plunge and went to the Sephora and I found it. They only had like 3 of them. I used it today, so that's why it looks like that. Either way, I was going to talk about this palette today because it's such a hot palette right now. This palette is $58. It's pretty expensive, but you get 3 blushes in here. So it's like you get the cream version and the powder version of these colors. I have on this one right now, and it kind of gives you, I love it. It's very buildable. I was surprised by that since it looks kind of brown, but when you put it on, it gives you that rosy look. If you're a brown skin girl, like, it gives you like a rosy look, and it's like really nice. If you're not really a blush wearer and you want to start wearing blush, I would suggest these right here, because it will get you in that area of using blush but not being like too loud or obnoxious. This palette is it, and you can mix the colors as well. Like, I have a look in mind that I really want to do with that bright pink, and I can't wait to get into it. But just my luck, right, like a few days after I bought the palette, how about Sephora restocked it? So it's restocked on Sephora right now. Hopefully it's still there by the time you guys are ready to put your orders in, but that is a good palette. Okay, so he does have these blushes, which are like $34 for these. This color is everything. I can't wait to use it, but the single blushes are sold out too on the websites. So I don't know guys, the way that these Patrick Ta blushes are like sold out everywhere. If you guys could get your hands on it and find a color that you like, I would say try them out. Like, the powder is really like softly milled. The cream has pigment. It's nice. It's really nice. Next is an eyeshadow palette that I recently picked up. It's the Pat McGrath Mothership palette. This is the one that usually comes out during the holidays. It's very nice. Like, look at the colors. I've used it a few times and I love it. I love it so far. The colors are very pigmented and it's just very much giving. Like, look at this green. It's so sparkly. It's so nice. It's a very, very nice palette. It costs, let's see, $78, but trust me guys, it costs $78, but trust me guys, this palette is worth it. Like, for me personally, it's really hard to spend 100 and change on one palette that has what, eight, I don't know, that has like 12 shades in it. Like, that's, I just can't. And I know Pat McGrath's quality is worth that price, but I always wait till the end of the year and just get the Mothership palettes so I could at least enjoy Pat's formula without having to pay like 100 and change, you know. And something else that was released during the Mothership palette drop are these blushes. This is the Divine Blush Trio. This is $52. When Pat McGrath dropped her blush, like the single blushes, like they sold out. Some of the shades are still not restocked. So once I saw that this was an option and it had the shades of blushes that I wanted to try, I thought this was perfect. The colors that's in here is Love Struck, Paradise, Venus, and Venus Nectar. The highlighter, so pretty. Like, it has like a iridescent pink glow to it. But it's so pretty. I'm gonna put it on for you guys because I don't have on a highlighter. Like, if you guys can see, it's really like in your face. And this is the darker trio. There's one more below it that's for light to medium skin tones. Okay, so I got one more impromptu suggestion. It's the Supreme palettes by Artist Couture. So this one is Supreme Nudes. This is a bomb palette. I think it's a bomb palette for like the everyday girl. If you love soft glam looks, if you typically reach for brown shadows, like these palettes are for you. This one is the Supreme Bronze. Like, you can't go wrong with brown eyeshadows. Like, I never stop buying them. I don't care. I just never stop buying these palettes, even though I have like a million brown palettes. Another honorable mention is the Natasha Denona bronze palette. Like, yo, it's so good. I have on one of the shades right now, and I feel like I always mention this palette because this is really my ride or die. The Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. This is my girl. This is my go-to. This is my ride or die. Like, I use this palette as well just to do the liner that I have on. For my looks, like, I would prefer not to use liquid or gel to do my liner because it's harder. And like, if you're a perfectionist, like, you're gonna keep trying and trying to get it to be perfect, and it's just, and sometimes you just don't get it to be perfect. So I like to use eyeshadow for that. I'm gonna tell you guys what's on my list of things that I haven't bought yet that I'm probably going to use my 20% off on. Okay, so I've been on like a healthy hair journey. Well, I kind of lost my way this year. I was putting more heat on my hair than I normally do because I don't like wigs as much as I used to. Like, I will wear them, but if I don't have to and I could wear my natural hair and film these videos, I would prefer to do that. Wigs are just so high maintenance. So I was just like flat ironing my hair like every 2 weeks for like 2 months. So like, I just freshly got a cut. It looks good, but I want my hair to be fuller and to grow longer. So I want to try out the Olaplex Healthy Hair Essentials. It looks like it's a kit of 4 different items, and yeah, it's $60, and I really want to try it. I've only heard good things about Olaplex. So in between my haircuts and my hair appointments, like, I just want to really tend to my hair and take care of it. If you've tried anything from Olaplex, let me know down below. Like, what's your favorite products from Olaplex? The next product is the Givenchy Prisme Libre. This sounds so bad. I know it sounds so much better in like a French accent, but I think it's Prisme Libre Skin Caring Glow Foundation. I've seen a few influencers talk about this foundation. From what I've been seeing is that it's not a full coverage foundation. It's more like medium light. So it's not going to be like a heavy foundation. And it also has like a glowy finish. You guys know I'm obsessed with like glowy skin compared to like matte skin when it comes to my foundation. So I really want to try it. It's $49, and I'm definitely using my 20% off on this. The next product is also by Givenchy, and it's the Prisme Libre Loose Powder. This is another product that I've heard everybody talk about, and they say that it looks so beautiful under the eyes, or even when you're setting your face. Even when I go to the Sephora and I'm looking at the product, like, the people who work there are like, it's amazing, you need to try it, it's so good. So I want to try that, and I'm thinking of trying color 5, which is Popeline Mimosa, for medium to deep skin tones. And that's pretty much it. I don't really have a lot of things on my list. Like the Patrick Ta palette was something that was on my list that I really wanted to try, but I couldn't risk it selling out, so I just bought it. But other than that, I think that's pretty much the only things that I really have my eyes on right now, which is kind of surprising because I'm a makeup junkie. But I feel like throughout the year I buy the things that I want because I want to review them, so I can't always wait until like I could get a sale. So yeah guys, that wraps up today's video. Let me know down below what are some of the things that you have your eye on. Leave me some recommendations, because for some reason just 3 products on my list is just not sitting right with me. I feel like it should be more. But yeah guys, if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.